Good morning, students, and welcome back to another class of computer. So today we are going to do the revision of chapter 7, that is objects in PowerPoint. So for starting the revision, let's open MS PowerPoint application. So now before starting the revision of PowerPoint, let's understand what is PowerPoint actually. So PowerPoint is an application created by Microsoft which has been created for representing your information in an attractive and easy way. So you can create your presentations, you can display your informations in an with an different effects, animations by adding lots of animations effect on that, or designing the text in different formats. So you can just present your data in a attractive manner. So in this, MS PowerPoint has provided lots of options. Now again in here you can see that there are lots of tabs available: File tab, Home tab, Insert tab. So these all tab contains different options. And in PowerPoint, you can add more slides. As much slides you want in your presentation, you can add that much. For adding the slides, we need to go in the Home tab. And in Home tab, you will get the option New Slide here. So when you will click on the New Slide, you can see one drop-down menu has appeared. And in this, there are 9 different boxes created. Now these 9 different boxes which you are seeing, that is the different layouts of the slide. So you can select whatever layout you prefer and that slide will be inserted in your presentation. For example, suppose if I want to insert content with caption layout in my presentation, so I will just click on this and that slide will be added in my presentation. And now you can see in this there are different small dotted boxes of different shapes or different sizes have been inserted. Now these small dotted boxes which you can see, that is known as placeholder. A placeholder is just like a text box which is used for writing or typing some content inside that, and then you can resize the text box, or you can move it to any other places whatever you want to do on your slide according to that. For example, let's click on this first placeholder and type the word computer here. So you can see whatever text I have written, that will be inserted inside that placeholder only. And whenever you want to move that text to some other place, you can just click on the placeholder and you can drag it to whatever location you want to keep it. So for now, let it be there only. Now in this slide, you can see there are two different types of text boxes available. In one, there are no icons in the center. In another placeholder, there is one icon inside that placeholder. So these two are the different types of placeholders. Now first one, in which no icons are available, that placeholder is a text placeholder. And the second placeholder, in which you can see some of the icons, that placeholder is known as content placeholder. Now in this placeholder, you can insert pictures, tables, charts, smart arts, 3D objects, videos, whatever content you want to insert, you can insert in this type of placeholders. And in this type of placeholder, the first one in which no icons are available, in that you can only write the text. You cannot add any object in that. Now in PowerPoint, there are lots of objects available which you can use for making your presentation more attractive. So let's see. Now in PowerPoint, all the objects are available in the Insert tab. So first we need to go in the Insert tab here. Now in Insert tab, now here you can see table, pictures, screenshots, photo album, shapes, icons, 3D, smart art chart. These all are the different objects which you can insert in your PowerPoint presentation for making your presentation more attractive. Now suppose if you want to insert a picture, so you can just go in the Insert tab, click on the Pictures folder, and then you will get two options: this device and online pictures. Now this device option will let you choose any picture which is saved on your computer. Online picture option will allow you to download any picture directly from the internet, and then you can insert that picture inside your presentation. So let's insert a picture and see. So click on the online pictures option. A new Bing search image option will appear. In that, whatever picture you want to search, just type that keyword, and the picture according to that will be displayed. You select the picture and insert, click on the insert option, and that picture will be inserted. So let's see this practically here. Suppose if I want to insert the picture of a cat, just type the word keyword there, press enter. All the pictures related with that keyword which you have typed will appear. Now, whichever picture you want to insert, just click on that picture, click on insert option, and that picture will be inserted after being downloaded. So now you can see that picture has been inserted in the content placeholder, not in the text placeholder. Like that only, we have different other options also available in PowerPoint for making our presentation more attractive. For example, now suppose if I want to design my text here. Now here computer is written in a plain text. I want to give it some design. So I just need to select the text which I want to change or which I want to do the formatting of. Then go in the format tab. In format tab, you will get the option of text fill, text outline, and text effects. So text fill option will allow you to change the color of the font. Text outline option will create an outline border on that text. That means the fill color and outline color, you can select both different. So let's apply both the colors and see what is the difference between fill and outline options. So fill color, I'm selecting yellow, and text outline, I'm selecting red. Now let's make the text size a little bit bigger. Now in this text, you can see that the inner color is of yellow and there is a border created on that text with the text outline color which I have selected, that is red. So outline will create a border on the text. Fill option will fill the color inside the text. Now after that, at the last here, you can see there is text effects option. By clicking on this option, you will get different other options like shadow, reflection, glow, bevel, 3D rotation, and transform. So you can use different types of effects to make your text more attractive. So let's apply a shadow effect first. So click on the shadow effect option and then select whichever type of shadow you want on your text. So I'm selecting this one. Now you may see that there is a small or light shadow which is being casted behind the text here. Now you can make that shadow more darker or more lighter. For that, you just need to again click on the text effects option. Then you need to click on shadow option. And then at the bottom here, select shadow options. In the right side of the screen, you can see some of the options has appeared. Now these are the tools through which you can change the design of the shadows or you can make it darker or lighter. Now by reducing the transparency, the shadow will become dark. By increasing the transparency, the shadow will become lighter. So let's make the shadow darker and then let's increase the size of the shadow by 1% and then let's make it blur a little bit more. So now you can see there the shadow of behind the text has become darker. In the same way, we can apply some another formatting effect also on the text. So now let's see another formatting effect. Select the text, again go in the format tab, click on the text effects option. Now in text effect option, you can see there is a reflection option now. So I'm going to select the reflection option and then I will select a type of reflection which I want on my text. You can see the preview of that reflection also on your screen. So whichever text reflection you want, just click on that and that reflection will be applied. Now in this text at the bottom, you can see that it is looking like it is kept on a mirror in which the background reflection is being made. Now for seeing this clearly, let's change the background color of the slide darker. So for that, we need to go in design tab. In design tab, you will get the option of format background. Click on that. And then here in the format background, you can see there are different options available. Solid fill, gradient fill, picture or texture fill, pattern fill. So solid fill will apply a single color at the background of your slide. So first let's apply a single black color at the as the background. So now you can see that the black color has been applied on the slide background. Gradient fill, in gradient fill you get the options of selecting multiple colors as a single background. So let's see how gradient fill works. So click on the gradient fill option, and here you can see gradient stops option here. So these are the slides through which you can adjust the amount of color till the area of the amount of color which you want in your slide. For each of the uh, gradient stops, you can select multiple different colors. So select the gradient stop, click on the color option, and then select whichever color you want. So let's select this blue color. So at the top now you can see on your slide a light blue color has been applied. Now for the next gradient stop, let's select another color. So now here you can see that a blend of color has been created, and from light to dark color has been applied. And in the same way, you can select other colors for your different gradient stops, or even you can remove the gradient stops if you don't want lots of them. For removing it, just select the gradient stop which you want to remove, and then click on this cross icon here, and that gradient stop will be deleted. Then after that, you can adjust the gradient stops distance, and then for the last gradient stop, let's select another color. So now you can see how a beautiful blend of color has been created and the colors has been applied on our slide background. So like this, even you can design or make your slide background also more attractive, and you have different options. Now in PowerPoint, there are some pre-designed options also available in the design tab with the name themes. Now by selecting these of the themes, you can directly change the design of your slide in whatever design you want. Microsoft PowerPoint provides you some of the already created slide designs. So there are plenty of designs, whichever design you prefer, you can select that design and that design will be applied on your slide. For example, let's select this design. Now in this, you can see that the design of the background has changed automatically. I haven't done anything, I've just selected the themes. And in the right side of themes, you can see variants option. Now this variants option allow you to change the color of the theme. Now in this theme, you can see there are different colors used. So if you want to change them, you need to click on the variants option and then click on the colors, and then you can select whichever color you want. And according to that, you can see the slide color is changing. So in one theme, there are plenty of colors available. So select whichever color you prefer, and that color will be applied on your slide. So in this class, till this much only. In next class, we'll continue the revision of another new chapter. Till then, keep studying, stay healthy, stay at home. Bye everyone.